And live now. All right, g'day guys, and welcome! My name's Michael, I'm the Deadliest Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder Extinction Curse with these wonderful and incredible people who, of course, make up my Patreons that support the channel, keep me alive, and ensure that I don't starve. Welcome in, one and all. How are you all doing today?
Great.
Fantastic.
Woo! Amazing! And we have most of our players here for today. We do not sadly have our dear Throvrek, as Matt has other issues to attend to, but we wish him all the well. In the meantime, however, we are welcoming these cool people, as well as you in our audience, for today's session. Now, what are we doing today? We are playing Extinction Curse, a Pathfinder second edition adventure that takes place in the world of Galarian. Our heroes are embarking on a quest in order to try and bring peace, I guess, or at least stop a group of druids from taking over the town and continuing their rather aggressive assault of the town of Abberton. Our heroes are members of a circus that have come into town and have sort of sparked up a rivalry between themselves and a rival circus and are trying to curry favor with the townsfolk so that their show can succeed. Now, before we begin, let's take a moment to thank our sponsors. These are the people that help us keep the lights on and make sure that these shows are as amazing as possible, starting, of course, with Hero Forge for our wonderful artworks you can see on stream, as well as our tokens and a lot of the other things that we use here. All of them are thanks to Hero Forge. Not only can you make this incredible art that you can use in a digital space like I do, but you can also get them 3D printed for yourself, whether or not it is for yourself to paint, or if you are like me and just, not good at painting, you can get them printed in 3D color plastic. And honestly, every Tuesday they update Hero Forge with new materials, new assets, new things. It is becoming more and more robust as the years go by. It is an incredible bit of kit and highly recommended by yours truly. Next up, of course, every awesome game deserves an awesome soundtrack, and no better soundtrack is there than Sirenscape, where we can hear all of the really cool and fun sound effects that you get to enjoy during the course of the game. And, no matter what that happens to be, or no matter what it looks like, there is a sound likely for it somewhere to help bring tension to your scene. Or maybe it's something to bring some levity to a situation. Like, how does a druid find the middle of a magical glade? He looks for the centaur. That's it. So anyway, Sirenscape has tons, not just little quirky sound effects, but whole soundscapes and beautiful music. So go and check them out right now, and sign up for your own Sirenscape and upgrade your game. And lastly, of course, where would we be without Fantasy Grounds, our VTT of choice, which you can see we use in all of its various glorious forms. Look, there it is, here it is, everywhere it is. Because as a GM, it is hard to prep. It takes a lot of time, takes a lot of effort, and Fantasy Grounds is my tool of choice for doing that. And if you follow the affiliate link, a little kickback comes back to your old buddy Dag. So there it is. Cool. Wow, that was very smooth. I like that. I was worried I was going to forget everything about my spiel. All right, now before we kick off, let's meet the cast and characters and see what we are preparing for today. Everyone, we are going to ask the question of, well, because it's been a while, tell us what performance do you do within your circus? Starting with, of course, our dear... Oh no, someone died. Who died? I know the... I know the introductions are scary, but, like...
It was rock.
Yeah, we're all like stage left.
Yeah, that's it. They just leave.
Right.
Straight up. All right. See, and this
Similar
is
to a conversation we had.
literally as soon as someone says, oh, it's so professional. Okay, there we go. While we're waiting for Rock to hopefully reconnect, fingers crossed, let's take a quick moment to talk about the prediction that is in chat at the moment. Now, guys, as you guys remember, last week we had a dear friend of ours ask us about whether or not bits count toward donations for this stream. The answer, unfortunately, is no. If you are donating bits themselves, or donating points, they have their own specific uses. But in order to build up a certain amount of points today, we have put a prediction in chat. Now, this is kind of like a gamble. It's a 50-50 gamble. You have a way of potentially doubling the amount of channel points you have by making your prediction. The prediction is quite simple. The mill, as you guys have known throughout the story, is filled with wasps, and our heroes need to try and go through the mill and save the miller and his family. If they can do so without triggering the wasps, then success, and no one gets injured, no one gets hurt. If they, however, trigger the wasps, then it starts a whole encounter. The prediction goes into whether or not our heroes can successfully do this without triggering the wasps. If my heroes can successfully do this, not only will they succeed, but they will be afforded a magic item. So I'm giving my players incentive to actually not trigger the wasps today. And this will be a powerful magic item as well. So there you go. That is where the prediction is. So if you want to get your predictions in, it's open for the next half an hour. So there you go. Rock has apologized for a small power surge. No worries. Okay, so while we're waiting for Rock, let's go in. Let's do introductions. Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so Harlanot, who is halfway on Maisha's screen. Oh, wait, there we go. Yay!
Hey.
Okay, there we go. So, Hollownot is, of course, our gnomish minstrel and bard, played by the amazing Schoolii. Tell us, who are you in the circus?
Harlonaut is becoming sort of the ringmaster, or at least the person that's introducing the acts and doing a little bit of the warm up and basically, and outside, trying to keep everyone's emotions calm with a little bit of musical accompaniment. That's probably the best way to put it.
Beautiful. I love that. I love that. All right. Next up, playing, of course, the fortune teller, Walter, seer and piercer of the veil of fate through the use of harrow cards, is our dear friend Avarian CA.
Evening.
Good evening. So, who are you in the circus?
My name is Walter Montague, and I am in charge of the monies and arranging things. That was my share of the administration of the circus. My act is I tell fortunes, and recently I've had the terrible side effect of some of those fortunes coming true.
I love that. All right. Next on our list of wayward circus folk is none other than the dashing Arturo, a catfolk swashbuckler played by our dear friend Sean.
Hello. Yes. He is, well, the previous circus's acrobat, or along with his family, but ever since that he left that circus, he's been uncomfortable doing that in front of a crowd, so he now does sword tricks until he, gets out of his funk and gets back on the trapeze.
All right, there you go. Which, of course, then brings us swiftly to, of course, the person who is behind the scenes, making sure that all of the tricks and traps and buildings are up to par. Our inventor and our inventor and Nagaji, Meisha, played by our dear friend Rock Protector.
Hi, everybody.
Tell us, what does Rock do? What does Rock do? What does Meisha do in the circus?
Well, what does Meisha do in the circus? Well, she is, she's the inventor that makes all the, stuff where these other guys can do their stuff. And also, she's also in charge of that stuff too, like where it goes, like the packet. She's like the equipment manager. Per se, yeah.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
I love it. I love it. All right. And last but not least for today, playing the role of Naomi and the angelic Callisto is none other than our dear friend Neil from Immersion Diversion.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes. So Naomi and Callisto. We are a magician duo. We specialize in illusion and mystery. I guess that would be illusion. So, but yes, at the same time, so I have a little bit of stage fright because I'm still trying to figure out exactly what I do well. But with Callisto's help here, we do our magic.
Beautiful. I love it. All right. And that brings out our crew. Now, there's one last person we'd like to thank before we get started with today, and that is you guys in chat. First of all, thank you so much for donating your time here. I can see that there are so many people. Robbie, Avarian, who's in my game, Swordplay and Sorcery, McClover, Mythical Turian. I saw Calindria had to go lurking, but thank you, Calindria. OG Lava Kitten, Tony the Tigger. I think I also saw Brune is in here as well. Brune, you bloody legend, you. All of the cool people. And if I missed your name, then it's because I don't love you. No, it's not. It's because it's because yes, no,
One of
it's
them was me.
yes.
Yeah, come on, dude.
There. Hey, Mudhole. There, it's so good to see you. All right, so So yes, thank you all for coming here and donating your time. But most importantly, guys, if you are here and donating your time, that is all I ever ask for you. But if you have some means of supporting the channel and throwing some money out at us, then of course we encourage you to do so with our. Let's just real quick put that up again. I'm just gonna try and protect our dear Mudhole. There we go. Boom. Right. We have a number of ways that you can interact with the game and join me behind the GM screen to influence the game. For $5, you can give one of the players a red marker or me a purple marker. This is a hero point or a jinx point. Hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the GM for nonsense, or roll with advantage. Jinx points do the same thing for bad guys. Plus, I can use it to counteract my team. For $10, I will draw from a random deck of plot twists. These plot twists are a variety of different cool, wacky plots that will suddenly impact the game, or at least will impact them as soon as I can. Or, instead of a plot twist, you can offer a heroic action to one of my players. If you use a heroic action, they get like kind of a quasi-magic power that can be used at any time by that character. They can only store one between games, but, you know, you can give them multiple if you would like. For $20, you can give someone the coveted golden nat 20, which is a natural 20, because that's what it is. And for $50, you can increase the difficulty of an encounter or provide a magic item to a player of your choice. Yeah, that's how it is. The boss buffs are usually pretty tough. I usually dip into my secret reserve of templates to add something spicy to whatever I'm fighting. This could be the ability to clone itself. This could be the ability to increase its size, or I think the last thing I did was I gave a Yeti monk levels, so you know it gets wild. And lastly, we have a secret menu item. This $100 donation, first of all, comes with a massive thank you because it does literally help get me by. But also, for every single episode, there is a scene, or a story-changing event that occurs with the secret menu item. The secret menu item for this session, given that our heroes are heading into the mill to try and save a group of millers, is, and I'm going to quite simply make this, there is going to be an incident, quite a noteworthy foreshadowing incident that will occur. This will, for the most part, disrupt and remove the rival circus from the town.
What?
At least for the moment. It will outrightly remove them from the town. I won't say much about it because I don't want to spoil it for my players if that does get donated. But it will be epic. It will be awesome. There will be a whole thing to do. And yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. Okay. So, I guess that's it. Oh yes, and channel points. Don't forget, channel points are a way that if you don't have money to support the channel, hey, the more you watch, the more points you earn. The prediction will allow you to earn more points if you'd like to as well. So if you throw your predictions up there and you are correct, you will get a payout, which could potentially double how many points you bet. And yeah, go check all this stuff out. Okay, I think we're good. Ready? Yeah?
Yes.
Let's try that again. Are we ready?
Oh, yeah.
Hell
In
yeah.
theory.
Rock, are you ready?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, starting us off with a group inspiration. Thank you, Mythical Turian. So everyone now has a group inspiration, which means we're gonna modify a group inspiration a little bit because we have hero points. We're gonna say that for each of you, your next roll is with advantage.
Oh, okay.
So that is how group inspiration is going to differ from hero points. But yes, everyone gets one. So every single one of you will roll your next roll with advantage. And this won't include initiative because that sucks when people do that. All right. So
I'd just like to point out that my one and only 20 was rolled on a protect check.
damn. Well, I'll take that nat 20 off you then. Hey, Mudhole, thank you so much for listening. Mwah. All right. So our heroes leave the scene of a rather disgruntled tavern, no longer filled with the sounds of angry shouting, but of friendly cheers, as the Clover Gang bids farewell to the mighty and powerful Callisto and the team of circus performers that had won their hearts during a fist fight. Our heroes now, having, at least in some way, shape, or form, made some reparations with the local gang for some reason, begun to make their way to the quest that they had actually been told to do. And finding your way towards the nearby river, arrive at the scene of a what do you call it? A windmill. This glorious-looking windmill appears to be kind of listless and blowing in a northeasterly direction. It's one of those ones that rotate to always kind of catch the wind where it can. As you arrive, the sound of the river churning the water wheel behind the mill continues to sort of work. But sprawled out on the floor in front of the mill is an unconscious person whom you have arrived to find your fellow circus performer and ally, Jasmine, lying unconscious on the ground. You find Jasmine lying on the ground.
Sorry, I thought you were going to say more.
Yeah.
I will go and check on her.
All right. Moving up to her, you may make a medicine check as you arrive by her body.
Yeah, starting off strong.
Oh yeah, got
Do you
that
have advantage?
strong game in.
Hey, but that's advantage.
Yes, it is
What's
an
with
advantage.
Yeah, your first roll is advantage.
Can you share them out? 'Cause it's-
Yes.
Mm.
I think Naomi would have ran in with him. Just because.
Would you, knowing that he would fail his check or that? Because it's really weird how you ran in like as soon as he failed his check instead of as he ran in. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's calling you bullshit. That's what Dag does. And let me guess, as soon as Naomi fails, Arturo's gonna go check on things. Get out of here with that. Get out of here.
Fine,
All right.
I'm heading back to town.
I'll spend my hero point and attempt to roll this again.
All right, a hero point is coming out. Let's do it.
Come on, 3.
It's another
Oh,
3,
It's
yeah.
an 8.
That's an
I
8.
didn't actually. Yep.
I didn't roll,
actually
so it doesn't
plan,
count.
Yeah.
All right, here comes the 3.
All right, here it comes.
Oh, okay. Why is it not counting?
In the chat box, or double click it in the skill.
I think
There it is.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Yay.
21. That's exactly what you needed. So, you can see that what initially you thought might have looked like she had been beaten and bruised from like maybe some sort of savage attack, you now realize is a massive bout of anaphylaxis. Her face is swollen, covered in red, nasty-looking sores and rashes. Her eyes are puffy and the like, and she appears to have a large number of perforations over her body.
Is she
I
okay?
will.
And
Then what
Arturo
am I-
asks over your shoulder, is she okay?
Before answering, I'll actually spend. I'll cast a level 2 heal on her.
All right.
2 action version to give the die 8 plus bonuses, or the 2
Nice.
die 10 plus bonuses.
It does restore some level of hit points. However, what she needs is a restoration or an actual actual medicine. So the healing spell does help with some of the injuries, and she gasps for air. She's sort of struggling to breathe a little bit, but she can she's now seems to be at least out of a lot of pain. She looks at you and tries to grab at you, trying to speak, but very, very weakly. Also, thank you, McClover, for the $30 donation, you bloody legend, you.
Nice.
Oh no. That man killed me 3 times in Wolven's game. All right. I will. I'll lean down to try to hear her better, if that's at all possible.
She whispers into your ear, "Is the family okay?"
I'll say back in a calm voice. We haven't had a chance to check on them yet. We saw you, and I came to help you first.
She says they're still inside. You have to help them.
We will. But first, let me tend to you first. So, anaphylaxis is a really hard thing to fight. I don't have an EpiPen on me.
Walter, if you want, while you're helping her, I could go. Me and Callista could go in and try to get him out.
Yes. So, the rest of you want to kind of move ahead and check out to see if the family's okay. I will see if I can at least get her away from the mill, a bit further away, for whatever caused the anaphylaxis doesn't come back.
Hey, Michael, is that a window that's next to what I presume is the door?
Is that a window next to the door? Let's have a quick sticky peek, shall we? It is a... Yes, it is a window indeed.
I'm gonna run up and look inside after hearing about the family being in there to see what I can see before just deciding to barge into the mill with dangerous things in it.
Sure, not a problem. While Walter continues to, basically do what they can to alleviate the pain. Do you have any way of making ice, or does anyone have any way of making ice?
Ice.
No.
Nope. The best that you can do, Walter, in this case, is go to the river, or have someone go to the river, and collect some stones from the riverbed. The running water will cool those stones, and if you put them in a cloth, you can use it to create a cold compress to help, at least to some degree. At this point, you can just make her comfortable. It doesn't look like her life is in danger anymore, thanks to your efforts.
All right. While they're heading into the mill, I'll run over to the river, wet down a rag, and pick up some rocks, wrap them in another rag, so that I can put something on her forehead, and then
not a problem. As Arturo makes their way towards the window here, on the inside, this spacious chamber appears to be 2 stories high and has a well-fitted stone floor in the center space. At the middle of the room, you can see there is a millstone that grinds away and rotating a wooden shaft, likely attached to either the water wheel and or the windmill at the top of the on top of the roof here. You can see that a second level of the house seems to overlook this room from the west, and a table and 4 chairs are visible with a sturdy ladder. Double doors seem to lead to the east, and you watch and see what looks to be a massive wasp nest that hangs in the center of the room.
What do you see?
And I don't see any people in there, right? Like I don't see the family
You do not.
at all. Okay. Well, I mentioned the absolutely massive because I can see it on your screen how massive that is. Holy crap. I just say that there's a gigantic nest in there, and I don't see the family. They must be in another room. Hopefully they're taking cover and they're safe.
Do we want to find another window? Maybe look, or if maybe there's a front, like an entrance, other than here.
Yeah, if we can maybe find a different way in that's maybe not in the room with the giant bee's nest. I did see some double doors, but it leads into that same room.
All right.
Okay.
Well, as you begin to look around, Avari and you grabbing some stones from the water wheel and, from the riverbed and bringing them over, again, doing what you can to help. The rest of you, unless there's something else you would like, begin to sort of make a patrol around the mill to see what you can see. There are a couple of other windows here that you are able to look through. Through the southernmost window, you see what looks to be a master bedroom. A room that likely has it's like sort of a double bed, and you can see that there is like some jewelry boxes, things like that. What you'd expect to see in a master bedroom. You can also see a few wasps sort of crawling on the bed sheets here. To the north, you can see along the riverside there is another room This looks as though it belongs to a room with a small child in mind. You can see that there are a number of mural paintings on the walls here of various magical and fantastic creatures, like a hydra fighting a barbarian, a manticore, being shot off by magic spells from a wizard, a centaur, and a phoenix, and more things just littering the walls. You can see that there is various furnishings and the like, and clothes that are hanging in a large armoire. And again, you just see wasps kind of walking and crawling around the place here. There is one last window that is in the center of what looks to be a garden. The garden itself seems to be mostly tomatoes, pumpkins, few herbs, and potatoes. And is surrounded by a low wooden fence that is not difficult to climb over. As you inspect it, you can see that there is a window that shows the main mill area, but you haven't gone into the garden yet. But yes, you can see there's a window that leads into the mill that is in that direction. Eventually reconvening, you can see that after about 15-20 minutes, Walter has brought her allergies down enough. She's starting to resemble her normal self, but she's likely too weak to be able to help you.
As my last action, I'll dig in my backpack and pull out the pillow that comes with my bedroll and just prop her up.
Sure. She is comfortable.
And we didn't see anybody in any of those rooms either? They must be up floor on that second floor loft, which looks like you can only get to there through the main mill. So we have to be very careful about entering this mill and walking around it.
Can I propose something?
Yes,
Might be a
I'm
bit
all
risky.
open.
But I don't
Probably
know
not.
if this is a limitation or not. Would I be able to send my unseen servant in, potentially casting it through the window, to scout and then communicate back to me?
Oh, I think you're muted, Michael.
Yeah.
No, could you read out Unseen Servant for me, please?
You summon an unseen servant,
Mm-hmm.
which you can command as part of sustaining spell. It serves you until its hit points are reduced to 0, at which point the spell ends or I stop sustaining it. And it gets the summon trait. It's got various stat blocks. It's invisible, doesn't normally sneak, but is classified as hidden. And it has its only language is that it understands its creator.
Okay, so because it only understands you, it won't be able to communicate to you.
Right, okay.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. I think I thought maybe I'd read somewhere that yeah, they do tend to have a bit
Pick up a stick and draw on the
It's
same.
like a one-way communication.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
When
so
I was reading that, I didn't know if it could.
no, that's okay. No, it's worth it is worth exploring, and I'd say that your character would know this before you cast it, of course. Now, real quick, first of all, we have a donation from McClover that we're moving as well. 2 hero points for Walter, 2 hero points for Naomi, and a plot twist. McClover, you get to pick your plot twist of either switching sides, not as it seems, or bad decision.
Oh boy.
They're on our side.
So, reading those out again, switching sides, bad decision, or not as it seems. Okay. And Kelly gives 2 hero points to Walter, 2 hero points for Naomi for hero action. 2 hero points for Naomi, a heroic action, and whoever rolls a d6. Okay. So, I can only give... Let's see. Yeah, sorry, they were already giving those ones. You can reallocate them, though. Let's see. If you've got 2 for them, you can give everyone a hero point if you'd like. Bad decision? All right, done and done. All right, so yes, Calindria, if you would like, you can give everyone another one, and then everyone would have 3 hero points. And then you get a heroic action. Okay, could I get someone to roll me a d6, please?
Yeah. That's a 1.
A 1. So Harlanot is the proprietor of a brand and shiny new heroic action. Harlanot, courtesy of Calindria, let me know a number between 1 to 5.
2.
1, 2. Pressed on. At the start of your turn, until the end of your turn, you ignore any penalties to your DCs from conditions. So I'm going to upgrade that a little bit, and I'm going to say that you can shrug off a condition. A condition? Yep, a condition. So basically, you can either use this to once per round ignore all conditions on you, or shrug off a single condition and remove it from you.
That's cool. That's a good one.
That is a good one. All right. Thank you for those donations. Again, right now we are raising money because Dag's broke. That's it. LA costs a lot of money. I have rent to pay and all this other stuff. So all my money is going to survival at the moment. We will do some fundraising for some other stuff, like maybe a Japanese dinner while I'm in America, because apparently there's this really cool place with $200 seat reservation that I would love to take you on the experience of enjoying, and other things as well. But for now, however, that's what all the money's going towards. Dag, you broke. Dag, you broke. Yep. All right. So,
Well, who? So you said that there's a stairs going up the way, Arturo?
Arturo looks around and can kind of see the staircase, the ladder, in the top northwest corner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that presumably leads to a second floor loft, and I feel like that's the only place that they might be if they're not in any of those rooms.
Well, someone has to go in.
Ooh.
I'm not great at sneaking. If someone I can give someone a boost, though, a little boost, if someone wants to go in.
Guys, my suit.
Your suit?
Oh, yeah.
I could turn invisible.
Yeah, you're very good at scouting. I feel like bees might be able to use other senses besides sight, but I still think that you are the best choice to entering here.
Yeah, if you want
At least to check
and
things
then
out.
If stuff does go bad, we can come in and help you out.
Okay, I'll try.
Before you
Should
do,
we
though,
have Misha give us a signal if she needs help?
She could have. Doesn't she have things to explode? She could send off.
Might
Maybe
not be a
not.
good idea with a bunch of bees.
Well, I mean, if she's being attacked by bees, they're already attacking her.
We
Yeah,
may
Well,
also
but
not
if
want
she
to
needs help for
explode-
something else.
Yeah, we
Okay,
may also not want to
um,
explode the mill if this is making bread
You've
for
got
the town.
that water shooter, the extinguisher.
Yeah, I still have it.
You could always shoot it our way across and something, and we'll know there's something in
Or out a
trouble.
window. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just if I get caught by the bees, I think, and I start getting a fight, I think it's good at
You'll just
I'm
start
already
screaming.
caught. I'll just start bees, okay?
Bees. Okay.
Yeah. But if you need help with the family, just open a window. and shoot some rabbits.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
So looking
probably-
around, when we did the scout outside, did we see any windows on the upstairs
You did
at
not.
all?
Okay. I walk up to Mesha and he's like, and I say, for a little extra boost, and I'm going to put my hands on her shoulders and cast guidance.
All right. As your magic swirl around and begin to coalesce in Mesha, you do feel guided by Naomi's hand. Now, super quick. Thanks to the efforts of both Calindria and Tony the Tigger, everyone, including myself, is now fully loaded with hero points and nat 20s. So congratulations. Thank you so much to you two for this. And also welcome to our new subscriber, Renna Stone. Renna, a wonderful TTRPG role player, someone who I got to meet at Jasper's. Thank you for being a part of our community and coming and joining us. We hope you enjoy your stay here. Pull up a chair, relax. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, because we love meeting new people. All right, so.
And I guess when Maisha would go into, because it does say like until the start of your next turn, but it's 30 feet. So I'm just going to be kind of focusing on the guidance to help her constantly.
Yeah.
So I'll be looking through the window.
Sure, not a problem there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, can I accidentally exited out of the map. Can I have it back up?
Of course you may. There you are.
Yeah, it's very important for you because you're the one walking around.
Yeah. There you go.
And what I'd probably say is, as you're about to go in to try and help you move a bit faster, I'll start to give you a slow wrap to give you the effect of triple time to, if it wants to open up, to increase your basic speed by 10 foot for that first
Oh, cool.
round.
So
So it's
it'll be
like,
at
as you go in, it's a
35?
measured dash.
All right.
yeah.
Sure.
Arturo, can I see through the window so I could see him?
Can I use that when I'm stealthing
see her.
still though? Too?
Can you what?
You still use that when I'm stealthing?
Your increased move speed. So as you're stealthing, in order to stealth, unless you want to take a penalty, you must move at half your move speed. So if you increases your total move speed,
Oh,
half
yeah,
of your move
cool.
speed will still go higher.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Before
Yeah,
you
but that's
go
if you're stealthing, keeping in mind. If you are running,
Yeah.
that is not
No.
stealthing, but you will also get that full
Yeah.
benefit. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Misha, before you go in,
So half of 25 is 10, 15? No.
12.5.
Okay.
We'll keep it at like 15 foot. That's fine. We'll round it up to
15 foot. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So before you go in,
So it'll be at 25.
can I have 1 minute of your time?
Yes.
Lie down.
Thank you. And then you walk off. Wait, what? No! Ah!
At the table.
Good one.
Aw. Thank you, Callie, for the $30 donation. For nothing in particular, just wanted to hit 1K. Ah, that's so
nice.
that's amazing. Thank you so much. We're halfway to getting me through this
plot
month, which is
twists.
amazing.
Just lie down for a moment.
Like lie down. Like,
Yes.
on the ground. Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Okay,
So
you
I
lay down
lean
on the
over.
soft grass. The dew sort of brushes up against your scales as you lay upon it. Walter sort of kneeling over you.
I put my hand on Misha's forehead and start whispering and cast Sweet Dream. For the next
Put her to
minute, you
sleep.
drift into unconsciousness and dream of the world unfolding before you, information, inspiration. Basically infused in a world of dreams that allow you to share insight. And you have the dream of insight. For the next 10 minutes, you have a +1 bonus to all intelligence-based skill checks.
Whoa.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
All right.
That's kind of cool.
You sort of yawn and stretch. And by the way, for those of you who have never seen a Nagaji yawn, their jaw distends and turns inside out. It's actually quite horrific. As don't look it up. It's real. Just trust me on that one. So anyway, as you do so, you can you kind of feel a little bit more lucid. You feel a little bit more innately insightful as you prepare to go in.
All right. Anybody else want to help me?
Yeah, I would just be concentrating just constantly using the guidance
I just pat
Alright.
you
until
on
he
the
gets
back.
out
I'm
of
like,
range.
good luck.
I get next to the door right here.
I was going to say, I would ask this to the group. Is it worth us spreading around to the other windows we've we're not just relying on one line of sight to know if we need to potentially shatter the
wait.
windows
Yeah.
to
that's a
help
good
them.
There was one on the other side of this, right?
From
There's
in the
one in
garden.
the-
Yes.
In the garden, yeah.
Garden.
Oh,
Yeah.
it would basically still be the same distance. I thought there'd be one kind of by the ladder.
No,
like
no,
on
no.
that
Well,
side.
There is not.
Okay.
No,
You can
but
see
this
the
is
map,
two
Neil.
different points of view.
I can see what you have on the background, but there's a lot
Yeah.
of black on my screen.
Yeah, we've
Is
got
there?
line
Like, the
of sight,
windows
line
are
of sight's
closed.
enabled.
Yeah, ours have like fog of war.
Oh, right. Hold on. Let me.
Yeah.
I thought that
I
was
was like,
intentional, so I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay, cool. Yay.
Is
Okay,
this door
cool.
is this door closed or is this open?
But currently, it's closed.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah,
so
I don't
saying,
mind going around.
saying
to the
that
garden.
Harlonaut would probably climb
Oh.
over and try to get to the garden window just
Okay.
to get a different line of sight.
Yeah.
All right,
'cause
very
you have a
well.
More shot on the ladder.
As
yeah,
you
I'll
do
go
so,
Look in this bedroom.
sure. As Harlonaut jumps over the fence, make me a perception check.
Another one.
More peas. More peas.
I mean, that is where bees would be. Yeah.
You said advantage for the first roll.
Oh.
Correct.
Oh,
Thanks to Mythical Turian.
Thank you, Turian.
I don't know if that'll help you. Oh no, it will. You literally make it on the mark with that.
Ooh.
As you take notice, by the way, a warning here and now for those of you with a phobia of arachnids. You notice that there are several spider webs that seem to be lingering over the viewing the what do you call it? The thingy thing. You know what I'm talking about. No, the veggie patch, the herb garden, the stuff that you're looking at. As you notice the spider, you indeed see. No, it is the Goliath one. Okay, fair enough. You see. No. These aren't as big, by the way, because that is eating a Pegasus. Fuck that. But most importantly, it is the same kind of coloration and shape. But yes, you see two of these nasty little buggers in there, and we're gonna roll initiative.
Like spiders. Yeah.
Okay, and the
That was the other one.
yes.
Oh.
All right. Now,
Bees yet.
the spiders do indeed get the initiative on poor Harlonaut, as Harlonaut has jumped the fence. I'm going to say that you've started to make your way towards the window when they ambush you, and the first one will charge in your direction.
This is counting as surprise.
Oh,
round,
actually, yeah, it is a surprise round because it has an ability called Spring Upon Prey. If initiative has not been rolled yet, it immediately makes a free attack. So it is going to. Well, actually, this one is going to try and web you. So let's see if this one can web you. It hits you, and you are webbed in place, Harlonaut. Which leaves plenty of time for the second to spring upon you and attack you. With a massive hit. And the hunting spider venom requires a saving throw. Which, unfortunately, you will fail. Acquiring the poison.
Hero point, please.
You may use the hero point. For that reroll of... Nice, a critical success. You stave off the poison entirely. Okay. Harlonaut, being stuck in place. That was the surprise round. That was the ambush. It now goes to the initiative, and Meisha, you are up first. Make a perception check as you are preparing to enter the building.
All right.
Because these spiders are moving quite swiftly and quite quietly. Oh,
Yo.
natural 20. You hear the telltale sounds of the spider's distant shriek.
Guys, guys, I think Hell not. Something's happening over there. Should we all go, or should I go in here still and some of you go help him?
If something's happening, we need to take care of that first before entering the middle.
All right.
All right.
Meisha,
Let's go.
you have 3 actions. For those of our friends in the chat while we're sorting stuff out, Pathfinder 2nd Edition is a 3-action economy system where most things are simply an action to do, whether it's moving, drawing a weapon, whatever. On occasion, you can use spells that have anywhere between 1 to 3 actions or special powers and abilities, but that's about it. So, Meisha, your first action, what are you doing? The
I am
perception check is free, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Gonna move over there. So.
And don't forget, you have a move speed increase, so that's not a problem.
Yeah, that's 35. Yeah, if I'm not.
You don't need a measure. You
so-
can get there easy.
Yeah.
All right, good. Once you pass the building itself and come to the garden, you see Harlanot literally just covered in like just this sheen of white silk. Next to him is one spider that seems to be sort of latched onto his leg and is bitten into his thigh. The second spider nearby seems to be like, kind of like brushing its mandibles. It's probably brushing its spinneret as it's just shot web at Harlanot.
Okay. Will it take a move a space to jump over this?
Nope, not at all. 10, 20, 25. What's your move speed? 35 now?
Yeah, so I should be I could be right here.
Yep,
by
that's
that.
your first movement to get you there.
Okay. And I have the meteor hammer, so that's a distance. So I think I can hit that spider from there.
You can indeed. So second action, you're drawing out your meteor hammer and woof, 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 swinging it above your head. Those of us in our audience who don't know what a meteor hammer is, it is a large, heavy-set metal ball attached to a segmented chain that is used kind of like a flail, but without an actual wooden handle. So as the meteor hammer is flung and thrown, make your attack against the spider.
Yeah.
It careens forward, but the spider jumps back as it crashes into the ground.
Do I want to use a hero point? I'll use a hero point.
All right, hero point away.
All
Still
right.
need to take mine off from the screen as well.
Oh yes, of course. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I just realized if Harlanot did get poisoned,
there
he
we
could've
go.
just used a special action to not be poisoned.
All right, with a 19. So as the meteor hammer hits the ground, you kind of use your elbow and bend the segment in the middle, causing it to flick back up and hit the spider right under the chin as you swing it back in your direction. All right, deal your damage. Ooh, 8 points of damage. That spider did not like that. Which then brings us to the 2 spiders. The first is going to charge at Harlanot, who is still webbed up, and landing a solid bite for 5 points of damage and poison. Which you managed to save against, so no ill effect there. It is then going to make a second attack against you. With another successful hit. Dealing 4 points of damage. And your saving throw is still a success. So there you go. All right, so you've managed to stave off this attack from that spider. The second one is going to head towards Meisha, moving in and attacking quite viciously. Meisha, the first attack against you is a critical hit.
Oh no.
Ow.
For a total of 14 points of damage. I need you to pick a number between 1 to 5 as this spider finds purchase deep within your body.
Those scales don't offer
3.
much protection.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Piercing, headshot, triple damage, and you must make a fort save or instantly be
Ow.
killed.
What?
Oh shit.
What?
So this spider is going to try and rip your head off. So let's start with another
Good
set
thing
of
you
damage
got-
real quick.
I think you got
So
an
that is
extra
another
three.
8 damage on top of that. As the
said
spider
fort.
climbs on top of you, grabs onto your head, I need you to make me a fortitude save.
Okay.
All right, that saves against the instant death effect. You do not instantly die, but let's see how you go against the poison. That is a failure on the poison check. No hero point?
Wait, what's happening? What?
You're
You thought
poisoned.
you
20
failed.
hero point. Yeah.
Oh.
You don't have to. You can wear it if you want.
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah.
Okay. You are poisoned. In addition, you now have stage 1 hunting spider venom, meaning on your turn you will take 1d10 poison damage and you will be flat-footed as the poison works its way through your veins. But that was a move and an attack. It does have a second attack on you.
Ah, damn.
All right, Meisha, here we go. This one is just a regular hit for minimum damage, 3 points of damage, and another dose of poison.
Oh,
That is a success.
Oh.
No adverse effect. All right.
I saw the one. I was like, oh.
Okay, this brings us to Hollonaut. Hollonaut, you're not under the effect of Soothe or Inspire Courage anymore, are you?
No. That I think I was
No,
going
no,
to say,
that's
'cause even
okay.
Callisto's still showing us stunned.
That's okay. I will remove them as I go through. But yeah, it is your turn.
So I'm immobilized, which hopefully means I can still actually talk.
You can. Immobilize just simply means you cannot move from your position.
Okay, good. I thought they like wrapped you up entirely. I'm like, holy crap.
Well, they were
Yeah.
about to. They were about to.
Okay, so I'm just stuck in place, but I've still got free hand movement.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, that's because I was sitting next to the time.
This is Sean's face every time.
I'm
The trouble
feeling
is-
itchy.
Yeah, I'm also very, very conscious of trying to not make too much noise. Running
Yeah.
outside the window.
Oh, I just also had a sudden realization too, but I'll
Mhm.
save that for later. Because it's not important for the spiders, but it's important for entering this place.
Mm.
Well, I just noticed that the second floor, like the window that I'm standing next to, is the second floor. Because it's on a uphill.
Sure.
Yeah, so it's like, oh yeah. If we could actually get inside that window, that's a lot safer than going through the main area.
Okay. Right, so I am going to attempt to daze the one that's in front of me. First of all. So
All right. You begin to cast and attempt to daze the animal. It succeeds against its saving throw as you create a flash in front of its eyes.
But I will, following that, say, "Come on, guys! It's only 2 spiders. This shouldn't be too much trouble for us, right?" As I inspire courage to everyone that can hear me. So I'll drop that on everyone.
Yeah.
All right.
But
As
I'll
you
be able
All right, you inspire your teammates who can hear and or see you. I think everyone's within hearing range, so that's not a problem. As you begin to inspire them to rise up and hopefully defeat these spiders, we move to Walter. Sorry, no, my apologies. Arturo.
All right. Well, I run to the cliff edge and jump off of it. I don't know how. Actually, how high is this little ledge? I didn't notice it the first time.
The ledge is 10 foot high.
Oh, okay, yeah, I just leap off of it.
All
I'm
right,
fine.
acrobatics check.
Yeah.
Oh, do you ignore 10 foot of fall?
You have catfall?
Yes, I also have catfall and something where I take half damage from falling.
Yeah,
and
that's
on my
fine.
feet.
You take
Bunch
no
of good stuff.
damage. Yeah, you take no damage from falling down.
Yeah, I got a bunch of that stuff. So.
Oh, do you land on Jasmine?
Oh, she's in that square. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I would have done that down here.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't. Yeah.
Good.
That's
didn't
why I
know
put
she
you
was
there.
leaning Up against, yeah,
No
I didn't
worries, have
realize
a
she was
wonderful
leaning up
day.
against the wall. Yeah. So,
Okay. Okay.
So I'll go here, and then I'll do another move.
Turns midair to avoid Jasmine.
I'll go like right here. Actually, can I make a third move?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll put myself over here.
All right. You move around and jump over, getting adjacent to the spider and to Harlanot.
Arturo's not afraid of these things.
Yes.
All right. Done and done. Walter.
Arturo's not that afraid. The person
Yeah.
playing him is terrified, but
All right,
would be
Walter,
terrified.
you're up.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, no, I would be in a different state
Go
at this
there.
point. Like if these things are around.
Be
And then I'm
underground
going
in a
to
hole.
spend my last
Yeah,
2
I'd
actions
be
casting
gone.
heal on
Ooh, healing.
Nasha.
Nice.
Whoa.
All right. Reaching out, you pull out your various healing, your various cards for your magic, and you begin to conjure and conduct the magic into Masha, healing for 32 points of healing. Very nice.
Oh, I forgot the +2 from the staff.
Is Masha on full hit points?
Oh yeah, it didn't matter.
Then it doesn't matter. Okay. We then go to... So that's move and then 2 actions to cast a ranged healing?
Correct, I'm done.
Correct. All right. Naomi, you're up.
All right. Since everyone left, I feel like I should stand by and watch Jasmine, but Callisto, would you go help them, and I'll keep an eye on Jasmine? Callisto.
You haven't given an instruction.
No, I asked if he could go help the others while I watch Jasmine.
Okay, do you remember what we said about you giving commands to your summoned monster? You need to take actions to do that.
No, well, you said if I don't command him, he can do.
He
his
will
own thing.
defend you. That is his role. He will automatically take
Okay.
up a defensive position. So no, you
Okay,
you
gotcha.
cannot command him for free.
Okay, sorry. I'm learning.
Mhm.
So if something attacked me, he would defend me by attacking them?
Correct. If you do not instruct
Okay.
him, he will simply follow you and will try to defend
Okay.
you from whoever may attack you.
I gotcha. Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I guess I say ugh.
Look, you're the one who wanted to play a summoner.
I know.
You can't be taking half an hour on your turns when you're the one who wanted to play this.
Oh, all right, so let's go.
All right.
And then I'm gonna.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep. First action, you're moving up to the garden.
20, jump over that.
Okay, not a problem. Second action.
Immediately seeing the spider after I jump over, Naomi kind of freaks out and instinctively just goes to punch it.
All right, make an unarmed strike.
A fist strike.
Please don't tell me you scream very loudly.
All right, you make an attack, and you successfully manage to land a punch. Deal your damage. All right, 7 points of damage to the spider. Very nice. Okay.
And then
Third action.
I got one last action.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll punch it again. Just go up.
Sure. Make your attack with a -5 penalty for your second attack.
Yep. Oh. That's a 19.
Okay, with a 19, that's a hit. Deal your damage. And with that last hit, the spider is rendered unconscious. Or more splats, really, as it... All right.
Ah, bug!
That is one dead spider. Which brings us back to the top of the round to Meisha.
That's interesting.
All right. All right. Yeah, we're gonna move over. Right here. Yeah, right there. And then we're gonna hit the spider. Or try to.
Okay, make your attack.
Yeah. Miss. Okay. All right. I'll try to hit it again
Okay.
for my last thing. Yeah.
Nice.
Second attack will hit solidly as the meteor hammer swings by. And 3 points of damage. The spider is injured. However, your poison continues. You take 5 points of damage. And we need to give you another saving throw.
Oh no.
That is okay. You do not... actually, no. I think that reduces your poison condition and you're gone now. So you are no longer poisoned. All right. Very well. The spider. Good point. What happens with the spider? I think the spider is going to try one last hit on Harlanot to see if he can get his prey. But if he doesn't, then he's probably going to run. Let's see.
Oh.
That is a critical hit
Oh boy.
for 12 points of damage.
Ouch.
All right. And I need you to pick a number between 1 to 5. Also, Praetor's Reject. Nice to see you, my friend. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope that you'll be at Gen Con, because I cannot wait to see you. It'd be amazing. Last time I saw you was at the other Gen Con, so this would be a lot of fun. Okay, Harlanot.
Just don't pick instant death.
I'm hoping that card's out the deck.
Nope.
Yeah,
Five.
she gets shuffled right back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Piercing damage. 2 in a row. Damage deal damage to an adjacent target. So, Rock, as he bites hold of you, it jumps onto your back to deal damage as well, dealing 11 damage as it bites you. Both of you having to make the poison saving throws. So let's see what happens here. Harlanot, you're fine. And Meisha,
Harlanot's is unpoisonable.
Also fine. All right. From this point, the spider retreats, using both of its move actions to run over to where the mill is and kind of disappear into the distance. You're out of battle, but the spider is kind of at large. It's again, it's partially injured, but not interested in dying. You know, like, hey, you know, you're a hunter. You've got to like weigh up whether things are worth it. Definitely not worth it. So probably not going to attack you anymore. All right. The battle concludes. No one is poisoned, but a couple of you are pretty injured. Harlanot, you've... Yeah.
I assume over the course of a little while, I'll try to unstick myself from this web.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can help you with my sword or my. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys pull yourselves out.
Yeah. But yeah, I suggest. Well, first I ask if Meisha and Harlanot are okay because those bites looked pretty serious.
Oh, it hurt a little. I think I had some poison run through me, but I shook it off.
Okay.
My
Like,
arm's
poison
feeling a little
powder.
bit numb. That's
Yeah, that bite on your head is pretty, pretty nasty. But yeah, uh, but I do think through that master bedroom might be a better point of entry if that window can be opened from the outside.
now they're in the garden.
Yeah,
I would probably point out the two great big doors that were right beside as well.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. That is also another
Yeah.
point of entry too. But yeah, if we can manage to get in through the master bedroom window, that is also up on the second floor and possibly a lot closer to where the family might be without having to go under or near that giant hive in there. If you can avoid that hive, all the better, because that could be very dangerous, even getting near
Well,
it.
Sorry, just looking at the map. Both bedrooms would be up on that higher rise.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
that's the case.
Yep. But you're also aware that there were still wasps in there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. But less than a hive full. So if those get stirred up, at least you're still relatively okay.
Sure.
For that moment. Like if they get stirred up when you're in a room full of thousands, that is a little more dangerous than a room full of tens.
Harlanot, do you want me to take a look at your injuries, or do you think you can carry on a bit?
If you have the power available for the day.
I certainly do.
Yeah. I'm just under half health just now.
All right. Another substantial healing from Walter as he pulls out yet another card from the deck, and that magic again begins to knit and stitch those wounds back together. You can still see some discoloration from the poison of the bite, but for the most part, you're feeling much better.
So, kind of moving over to this window, looking through this window, are the wasps grouped near the hive?
They're kind of more swarming around, like they're not agitated, so you can see them climbing in and out of the wasp's nest. You can also see them kind of cling to the various walls and stuff like that. But you do notice something unusual. These are not your typical types of wasps. They seem to have a very angry red and yellow coloration.
I have a really stupid idea.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
I could try putting them to sleep.
Ooh.
I mean, that could work. How long do they sleep for?
It depends on how well or how badly this goes.
Boy.
I will point out that I will be casting a spell on a group of creatures.
Oh, I don't know how magic works, so if you think it'll work, then I
There's
trust you.
there is a chance that they'll recognize that something's happened.
I was
Depending on
gonna say,
how
if they recognize that they're being casted on, maybe. But if they don't realize that there's like I don't know. I mean,
I think if they recognize that they're being casted on, to be honest, we have a much bigger concern.
True.
You have wasps that recognize what magic is, and I think we probably might have a problem.
Well,
Hey,
they are
Walter.
being messed with by druids, so that's not an unlikely possibility.
That's true.
Naomi kind of looks inside on this side. Oh, sorry.
No,
yeah,
that's fine.
Sure. Dag, I'm going to give that a try.
Sure, no worries. I will remind everyone of the prediction and the reward for said prediction before you
Really?
attempt this.
Uh-oh.
Really quick,
That timing was
Walter.
suspicious.
No. It's
Oh.
a you've gone from like a series of challenges to a do or die. So that's the question. Basically, if you do, then yeah, you'll put them to sleep. If you fail, however, it will agitate the swarm for sure. Because there is, keeping in mind, no matter what type of magic it is, there is always a audio and visual effect here.
Yeah.
Walter,
If everyone's happy for it, if everyone's agreed to it, we can go with
I
it.
can still stealth in.
I wanted to say something to Walter quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Those barrels in there. Can you tell if they're empty or full?
From outside, from looking at
From the
them,
window.
If some of them are opened or not.
no, none of them are opened.
Okay. So if we could go through this window and get to them, maybe we could just kind of cover
No,
ourselves.
I think we should try to give Mesha her chance
Yeah.
first to sleep.
True.
Of
Yeah,
course,
and
yeah.
I think if they
keep the
get
sleep
agitated,
in-
then you can sleep.
Yeah. If they get agitated, I'll try to calm them down
Okay.
by feeding them Harlem.
No,
I mean, by casting sleep.
Okay.
All right. I'm going
You're
to
you're our smoke spray.
once again cast guidance on Mesha.
Sure, not a problem. All right, make sure move yourself up and in if you would like.
Okay.
Well, Mesha's beside me. I'll give her the extra.
I like to
attention
go.
as well.
Did you
I
say
would
you
like
could
to
turn
go-
invisible?
I like to go back over here to this door.
Sure, not a problem.
I'll follow him and look through the window.
All right,
All
the
right,
door opens,
Yep. And
and that's where our first stealth check will come in.
I scrunch
Dude,
down and I
keep
give
this one.
everybody a thumbs up and I disappear.
All right, you cast invisibility as your body disappears from
You
view.
only get the one guidance then, because if it's a target. So okay, so you get one guidance from me.
Okay. And that
think
just
that's
is
cool.
that like how does that work? Like I re-roll twice?
You get a
or-
+1. No, the guidance is you get a +1 to your roll.
Okay.
But you only get, because it's a target one creature, range 30 feet, but it's the duration is until the start of my next turn. So since I can't see you after
Okay, I
since
should
you went
use it right
invisible
now.
after I cast it
Mhm.
on you, yeah. So you'll
Okay.
use it on the stealth, and then after that, my guidance, I can't help
Yeah,
you
you
anymore.
won't have
'cause
it.
Kind of forgot you turned invisible.
None of this, however, Mesha knows because none of this has ever been communicated to Mesha in general. So knowing the parameters of your spells and your abilities is pointless.
Naomi just said it now.
Like you're stopping
So
them?
just
Oh,
cast
so
it-
this is all in character. So you guys have actually been outside of the mill for 2 hours.
Mhm.
Yeah, pff. Anyway, Mesha, as I asked a short
Roll
time
my
ago, make a goddamn
Yeah.
stealth check.
Okay. Everybody was saying stuff, so
I know, I was listening the whole time.
Yeah.
All right.
So 13 then, because
Just
Yeah.
realized we forgot the group inspiration for several people during that combat.
Yes, that's very true.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh jeez. Oh, that's maybe just the swarm. I'm like, holy crap, they're that big.
Oh, no, that one of them is.
oh.
All right, so as you enter.
Yep.
No, that's not it.
People thought Asian murder hornets
Let's
were
see.
bad.
Where is it? Nice. All right.
Do I still have the speed thing on me?
How long does it last?
1 round.
It's one
It's one
round, so
round.
no, you do not have that anymore.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So as I
So just
described
15.
before, this large, spacious chamber is 2 stories high and has well-fitted stone floors. You can see that this is indeed the mill, and several of the cabinets behind you seem to have various grain and flour that has been grinded by the mill here. Now, as you enter, the air is thick with this din of the swarm as it is flying and moving around the large hive that has somewhat been built along the central shaft of the room here. You can see that there is the the ladder leading to the northwest there, and the double doors leading to the east, where you can still see a great number of your allies peering in. As of right now, let's see how your stealth went.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So the overarching swarm, as you enter, start to kind of emerge from the hive as they hear the door. You can see that they are starting to become agitated, but they're not there yet. However, a large droning noise takes to the air as you can see a massive wasp, one that is the size of maybe a dog, maybe even a little bit bigger, start taking to the air and looking around. It also hasn't quite noticed you, but it did hear something. All right, Meisha, that is your first failed check. If you fail,
Okay.
if you fail 3, you are caught.
Okay. And are we moving speed wise?
If you're moving at
Okay,
full speed, you are not stealthing.
Okay. Well, no.
Well, you're
yeah.
invisible, but yeah.
Okay. So I see that right there. Okay. Well,
As soon as
is it-
Misha,
it's flying in the air, right?
Yes.
It's like above.
Yep.
Okay. Then I will still go the way I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and what did Walter want to do?
So
I
5.
say, as soon as Misha enters my
5.
line of sight, I'm just going to cast
So
guidance.
5, 10, 15.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I moved there.
He's invisible. She's invisible.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Never mind.
yeah.
That's why I couldn't keep doing it. I was like, oh, yeah.
And then okay. Are we still doing this as turn order? So that
It's not turn order. It's just this is just a thing. That's fine.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to get to. I'm going underneath the big B.
All right, make a stealth
Floor.
check.
Okay.
Let's see how we go.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Let's see how the wasps do.
Oh,
The giant wasp doesn't notice anything. Neither does the swarm. Okay. This is your third and final check as you scale the ladder to get up to the next area.
Yep. Final one. All right. And yeah.
All right, 19. Let's see how these guys go.
Also, from down below, can we see up? Like, if Mesha did get up there, would we be able to see her up there?
No.
Okay, so it's not like a loft.
All right, that is a fail.
Ah.
And another. Oh, so that is a success and another fail. So the wasps in the swarm now take flight, and they are now a thick cloud in the air. They are now obscuring vision inside of the building here. All right. However, as you enter the next area, you can see that the sound of the swarm begins to fade a little bit and disappear. It is only because you are now in an area with fewer wasps, but they do still kind of create a threat here. Now,
Okay.
the ladder from the mill floor allows you to access an open living area, which includes a small round table with what looks to be 3 chairs gathered around it, some food preparation, most of which are still kind of mid-meal, with much of the food having been devoured by the swarm itself, as well as 2 doors, one leading to the south, which you've been told is the master bedroom, and to the north, which is the little girl's room.
Okay.
The wall itself also seems to bear the markings of several scorch marks.
Which wall? The one right in front of me? The one.
Just the one to your left as you're heading down.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. And if I remember, we didn't see anybody in the master bedroom, right? When somebody
No,
looked in there.
you didn't see anyone in either of the rooms.
Okay. I will keep
Actually, yeah.
moving, but I'm still like
We'll move up to this
stealthing.
All right, let's make
Still
another stealth
crouching.
check. All right.
Stealth. Here we go.
Uh-oh. Do you want to
Can
hero
I,
point that one?
Yeah, I'm gonna hero point that. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna hero point it. All right.
Good.
Roll it again. Okay. Okay. Let's see how we go.
Oh,
Ooh, all right. Now, the actual swarm hasn't detected you, but some of the wasps have, and they make their way in your general direction and attempt to sting you.
Ah, dang it.
Now, as they sting you, you do not take the damage, but you will take poison. You've successfully saved against the poison as they've started to sting you here and there. You kind of feel your body starting to kind of like, like you've been stung a few times today. First of all by the spider and now by the wasps. You're not feeling that great. But yes, you've just been potentially poisoned. Just a few little snips and stings here. Now what?
Okay.
Oh, have we lost Rock?
Oh no!
Oh no.
The poison got to him.
Yeah, no, it looks like it looks like Rock has
he's petrified.
paralyzed.
I didn't realize the poison was that strong.
It was very strong, apparently, far too strong indeed. All right. Well, while Rock is doing this, let's turn to the outside. What are you guys doing outside of the mill?
Oh, I think.
What are you doing
Rock's back.
outside of the mill?
Yeah. I'm checking this window to see if it is possible to open without actually opening it, though. Like I'm just kind of like checking it.
How
see if
will
it's, like,
you
locked
do
or something.
this?
To see if there's like a latch or
You could
something like that.
So you take a look through the window and you can see that there is a latch. It is not currently latched.
Okay. Yeah. So that's all I need to know. So like it's possibly. Oh, can I tell which way it might swing? Does it go up or does it come out? How does it?
Likely it'll go up.
Okay. Yeah. So that's all I was checking, just because.
Sure.
If I need to enter quickly, there's a way to do it.
As for the rest of the people outside,
I'm
Now,
going to, as quietly as possible, cast Detect Magic.
there is no such thing. If you want, you can do it a little bit further away, concentrate, and then
Yep.
walk up. Yep, not a worry. So you go away, you and your eyes begin to glow. You head back and you try to detect magic. There is no magic in the area here. There is, however, some lingering conjuration. But if these were summoned wasps, they would be bursting with conjuration magic. But it looks like someone's conjured something in the area maybe recently, but that is about it. Naomi, you were going to say something?
Naomi would be since she couldn't really focus on guiding Meisha anymore, she would have gone over to Jasmine to try and help her as much as she can with her injuries.
Sure. She's actually looking a lot better, and her swelling has come down a great deal since then. She still seems to be like kind of drifting in and out. She seems to every time you kind of talk to her, she seems to like bring up again. Are the children okay? Did the parents make it? She seems to be delirious.
It's okay. We'll take care of things here. Just I'm just kind of like gonna hold her. Make her feel better.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't punch you.
Stop it.
All right. All right.
Ringo's basically at the door,
Yep.
almost waiting for a signal from someone to quickly open it to either charge in,
Yep.
or to open it and quickly slam it shut if, say, someone is running back and wants to shut it before wasps get them.
I love it. All right, cool. You've got one hand on the door handle. You're kind of readying for whatever eventuality occurs. Okay. Meisha, after being bitten a few times, where would you like to go?
I like to go into the master bedroom.
Okay. The master bedroom, as you enter this particular area, seems to have nothing here. Make a perception check.
Okay. Perception.
Nice.
Okay. With a perception, you see that the bed is tossed and overturned, and you hear the sounds of whimpering coming from underneath.
I look underneath.
You see a small girl who seems to be hiding under the master bedroom.
Hello, hello there. I'm a friend. I'm here to get you out of here.
Something invisible just starts talking.
yeah.
She.
Oh yeah, I forgot it.
She panics. She quickly runs out from underneath the bed, and like basically pushes past you without seeing you. Kind of bumps into you very hard, like, and then runs across the hall to another room. You then shortly but surely hear the shouting cry of the little girl.
And I'm just
Where's that
watching that happen from the window.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. If I remember, Arturo, are you pretty stealthy?
I don't actually know. I have good dexterity. Yeah.
All right. I'm like, I wave you. Come. Or,
You
or
can't
is it
see
locked?
anything.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
right.
are invisible.
I figured you entered
Why
the room
is it
because I saw
that
the door open
players-
by itself, but...
Why is it that players, whenever it's a fucking dark room, can't shut the fuck up about the fact they have dark vision, but when you're invisible, I gesture, I wave, I beckon,
Yeah.
I make
I'm
intricate
sorry.
hand signals, I freaking Naruto this shit.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I can assume that you may have entered the room because the door opened by itself, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Doug. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine, it's fine. I'm just
He
ribbing.
does it to me all the time.
Yeah,
It's all
yeah.
good.
Alright, by the way, the reason the child ran away is because
She heard a voice. Oh,
bad
Oh.
decision. Well,
Oh,
look, to be
no.
fair, because to be fair, you did say something that was quite comforting, right? Like you were
Yeah.
just saying, like, hey, I'm here to help you and stuff like that. But this was a bad decision because she is so agitated and so, like, on edge because she's been here with all the bees, the sound of the hive just constantly, kind of in her ear, that she just panics. Because of this panic, the bees are now in that heightened sense. Now, they don't know where you are, but Harlanot and anyone who's looking into that main area can now see the bees are active. They are now, if anyone enters that area, they will attack. However, they haven't attacked yet, so the poll is still up.
Okay.
Yeah, she's
would it-
very, hysterical.
Would Arturo have seen the girl run out?
Yes, Arturo did see the girl run out.
And like I said, I also saw the door open by itself, so I have a good guess that someone invisible is in the room. But
More importantly, what's the next course of action?
yeah.
I will open the window.
Arturo. Immediately as the window was open, a swarm of these agitated wasps that I was mentioning after she ran out screaming, fly out and begin to attack you.
Ah,
But these aren't,
Okay,
again,
right.
this isn't the swarm, this is just the, this is just, the little, regular ones over here and there. All right,
Yeah.
you managed to stave off a few, tiny bites and pinches, but you kind of push them away and then they fly into the sky, like they're just...
Swarm
Yeah.
of paper
I've
cuts.
had worse.
Oh, we gotta fuse
Alright.
them out.
Yeah, we can aerate the room a little bit.
Released them into the wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll
Wait.
I'll sneakily get in the window.
Actually,
Hopefully-
I'm like Arturo. I think the girl and maybe her parents are in the other room. Maybe I'm not really sure. But if you can get to that other window and we open it, you can get in and because I'm still invisible, you can
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
them to come out. Because I might have
Like
scared
the
the
little-
little girl.
How much,
With-
how long
what?
does your invisibility last, by the way?
Oh yeah.
Flank the little girl.
Also, thank you, Odd Bandicoot. These designs were all made by my players. I kind of had a bit of a tweak in terms of the posing and stuff like that. But I'm glad you enjoyed them. Glad you like them.
Yeah, Hero Forge is fun just to play around with.
Expert overdrive. How long does that last? Is that No, is that yeah. You've increased your skill in crafting. Input. Stay to overdrive. You become expert crafter and you use overdrive. You increase okay, that doesn't tell me how long it takes.
Now, let me have a quick look
Here.
here.
Here's regular overdrive.
So where did you get the invisibility? That was your... Innovation, maybe? No? No. Do you have the ability to go invisible?
That's something about expert overdrive.
Yeah,
Oof.
Well, Expert Overdrive doesn't do that. Armor Innovations.
Yeah, wasn't it like an armor? Yeah, innovation thingy.
Yeah.
Like I thought.
Subtle,
there was like a special effect.
subtle dampeners. You've designed your armors to help you blend in and dampen sound. When you send your armor into overdrive, the dampening effects improve your stealth. While under the effects, you gain a +1 circumstances to stealth. If your mastery gives you +2. Is that what you got?
yeah, probably, maybe.
So you're not actually invisible.
Okay.
Ah. Oh no.
bad.
Just quiet. Uh-oh. What's the?
Mm.
Mm,
Let's see. What does invisibility give you? Let's see. Maybe it's not so bad. So let's have a look. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, very important to know how our abilities work. But you know what? Sometimes we make mistakes, and that is okay. There is no shame in making mistakes because it means we improve where we are. You're undetectable to everyone except creatures that can seek and attempt to detect you with a successful perception check. Perception checks against your stealth DC. You can't be fully observed. Enemies get a -2. Yeah. Okay. So that hasn't actually greatly impacted your stealth rolls or anything like that. But I am going to remove invisibility from you. and we are just
Okay.
going to play it as is, with maybe you just being in like very dark armor that frightened the child. So there you go. Okay.
Okay.
So reiterating.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We make mistakes. It happens. It's okay.
All
And
right.
also being a snake person is kind of scary looking too, so that makes sense.
Yeah. If you have subterfuge armor, it's very easy to sort of make the leap to, hey, my armor can go invisible. That's why I was like, how long does your invisibility last? Because that's a whole thing. But anyway, I digress.
Yep. Yeah.
So
All right.
So yeah,
So
my
future,
decision will be
future.
to-
I can't turn invisible.
Yeah.
all right. So your decision, Arturo. You've been asked by Meisha to come in and
Yep,
from
I'll
the
run
window
around
side.
to
Yep.
the other window, the other bedroom. Me.
Okay. Yep. Not a problem. And Meisha, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go. Over there. Try to go over there.
Okay. Make a stealth check if unless you want to make a lot of noise.
No, I don't want to make a lot of noise.
You sure?
Yes.
Do it.
He wants the
Do it.
majority to win. He wants the majority of people to get their points.
Ooh. All right.
I want to. Do I have a hero point still?
You do have one last hero point.
Okay.
You gonna use it? All right.
Yeah.
That's
Whew,
a
good.
20. All right. Let's see how the wasp swarm does. That is
Oh,
natural 1. All right.
Michael needs to join an acapella band of bees.
All right. All right. You manage to make your way across to the other room. The door is still open, and you can still see a number of the wasps that are here. The first thing I imagine you do is you check under the bed, but she is not there. Looking around, it doesn't take you long to realize that the armoire, which has furnishing and clothes and stuff like that, is still slightly open.
Okay. Can Arturo? Can you see me now?
Yeah. I try to open the window from my side, but carefully and slowly.
All right, make a stealth check. Again, everyone is on high alert.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That is a 14.
Yeah, I'm gonna use one of my hero points on that too, because I've got them. Might as well spend them because that's a little lower than I would like. That's not much better.
All right, let's see how we go.
Oh wait,
It's a
what?
question.
Yes.
Hollow Knot would have heard the increased buzzing from the swarm in the main room. I'm
Yep.
guessing by this point.
Sure, absolutely, 100%.
He'd probably have given Walter, who's at the window, say, "Give me a signal if you need me to make a distraction."
Okay.
I'm
Now, keeping in mind, a distraction will also count as an auto fail.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, it is up to you. Like I said, for a while they've been in the air. They are seeming to look around and be scouting for something that they haven't found yet.
I'm currently staying on the side that this might work out.
Yeah.
Although I am seriously contemplating sleeping the swarm at least. But
Fly to the bumblebees.
Okay. As this happens, the giant wasp.
Oh my god.
All right, flies in as you've opened the door. You've kind of like, as you've started lifting the window, it started to slide up, but then it just goes loose. The track maybe had some stick to it, and you kind of pulled it a little bit harder, and you went, and you made this thump noise, which has attracted the wasp. We're going to go into initiative
Oh,
with the giant wasp going first.
And I'm guessing that means we've officially agitated the swarm.
No, you have agitated the giant wasp. You have not agitated the swarm yet. The giant
Good,
wasp
good.
is the only one that can... Well, the others can fit through there, but they're not yet. They're, again, like I said, still kind of protecting the hive. But the giant wasp is on search and destroy and will make its way in. And as it does, it...
Can it fit in through the door?
It will basically, squeeze through the door. So it does take penalties for squeezing. but will
Yeah.
attempt to sting Meisha.
Oof.
What
Oh.
a jerk.
That is a
Ow.
critical hit, Meisha.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
That is 17 points of damage. And poison.
Oh man.
You successfully save against the poison. So it's moved, it's attacked, it's going to use its second attack, still squeezing through. You watch as this almost sword-like edge from its stinger stabs at you again. And that is a critical
God,
hit.
Another critical.
My gosh.
All right, that is 16 points, Meisha. And another save against the poison, which you save again. All right. Whew. Arturo, you see this occur. By the way, your Inspire Courage is now gone, I believe.
Oh yeah, because that's 1 round. Thanks.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I had a bunch of things attached to me still, yeah.
Nope, that's okay.
That just stings.
I accidentally closed the map again.
That's okay. Allow me to share it with you guys and get
It's
some...
easy to do that by accident.
And let's get some battle music going on, shall we?
No. It's the
All right. All right, so move, attack, attack. The bee crit twice. So, Meisha, I need 2 numbers from you.
Uh, 1.
1. That is painful poke. You are stunned 1, meaning you lose one of your actions in this next
Ooh.
round.
Okay. And
Oh, you only need 1, so.
yeah.
And your second?
2.
1, 2. Boom. Eye patch for you. Triple damage, and you are dazzled until you heal.
Ow. He got poked in the butt and the eye.
I thought it was gonna be blindness, so thank goodness it's only
Appreciate
dazzled.
it.
Oh yeah. However, that extra damage is what's going to be worrying more than anything else.
Yeah.
Got poked in the
All right.
butt and then turned around and the second was
So
the eye.
there is a 11 out of 12 chance that Meisha's going to go down in a second.
Oh gosh.
All
Oh,
right,
no.
Meisha is down.
Well, that's not good. Because I was gonna say, Misha, you just get out and I'll take care of the kid. But whoa.
All right, the giant wasp renders Meisha unconscious. Now it's just extra damage, so there's no other save. But that is the entire of the wasp's turn as we now go to Arturo. Arturo, you watch Meisha get skewered twice very heavily by this sword-like stinger that ran through Meisha's body.
Okay. I climb in. Can I reach Meisha from the top of this little drawer here that's underneath the window?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so I bend down, wrap my arms around Meisha's like crooks of her elbows, and
Sure.
just drag her up and then kind of get her out the window.
Not a worry.
Back somersault out the window. Nice.
All right, you pull her out the window.
And then
Blood
I
seems to
re-enter the building.
pool.
Oh, yeah. I also I take her water gun and try to shoot it up into the
Now,
try to see if
I
can park
believe
it over the
you're
building.
using a movement action, and then
Yeah.
you're picking her up, and then you're dragging. So that is all 3 of your actions to get her out
Oh,
of there.
would be okay. That's no problem. Yeah, that's no problem.
Yep. All right. Cool. Harlanot, you have not heard anything. Make a perception check to see if you do.
Over the.
Actually, no. Sorry, real quick. Sorry, ignore that. Walter, you saw the giant wasp go upstairs.
Sirs. When I see that, I gesture for Harlanot to move away. From me, I point. I go away.
All right, Harlanot, that is the gesture you've received from Walter.
Okay, I'll give the sort of thumbs up, and I will back up and I guess go to the other door.
All right, done. And we'll have you readying an action for something. Like you will just you're kind of prepared here.
Yeah.
Naomi, you're over
That's-
by
Oh yeah.
the juggler. Okay. Mesha, you are dying. Roll a d20.
All right. Yeah.
That is a fail. Were you wounded? You were wounded. Oh no. All right, so that brings you to dying 3 because your
Oh,
character
God.
is wounded. All right, which means I think if you die, if you get your next fail save, you're out. Yeah, you're dead in the next round.
Oh, crap.
All right. Okay, that is that. Walter.
Okay. Just harm goes through walls, right?
Harm goes through walls. No. Specifically not.
Hey. Is it an action to open a door?
Is it an action to open the door? It is. Yeah, it's. I usually have it as part of a movement action.
Movement action?
Yeah.
And to further clarify, harm isn't line of sight, is it?
Harm is. Ooh, good question. No, harm is not line of sight. And Mesha, your
hero
guardian
points.
angel has arrived and given 2 hero points to you.
We
Nice.
thank you.
As
Nice,
McClover
McClover.
has come in clutch with 2 hero points for you.
Yeah.
Thank you, McClover. That's scary. Yeah.
Thank you, McClover.
This is gonna be. This is potentially something really stupid. But in for a penny, in for a pound.
It's true.
One.
Also, did everyone use their group inspiration already?
I have yes.
I have
Technically,
I haven't.
would have when I did my acrobatics check, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think
I
Rock
don't-
did, but
I don't
Rock should
think
have
I-
used it.
I don't
Yeah,
think I
yeah.
did because I used
Unless-
I did the guidance, which isn't really a roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you
I've
made
got
your
the
punch
impression
attacks,
officer.
though.
I did, but I didn't
yeah.
do it.
But you should be.
But you would have
Oh,
spent
That
it.
would have been
Yeah.
where you were
Yeah.
entitled to one, so yeah. No.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So, Walter,
Just like
you...
how I
Wait,
didn't
did
use
you...
mine.
So, on Walter's turn, Walter, you're running in.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
And I'm casting. I extend my hands, and you see a whole bunch of cards fall out of my hands into the ground, and then everything within 30 feet of me, not blocked by a wall,
Sure.
gets sliced by a harm, area of effect harm spell.
Okay. Roll the damage of your harm.
They're gonna put him to sleep.
Well,
no.
if they're weak enough, then this might just kill
Yeah.
them all.
That's what I'm hoping. That is a very low amount of damage.
Can he hero point the damage?
I'm sure I'd be willing if you want to spend it for that.
Put a hero point on that. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? I roll a 2 or a 12 in this case.
All right, 12 damage. Because it is a swarm and you're using an area of effect, that will increase the damage because he's vulnerable by half of its value. So that is 18 points of damage as the swarm takes your hit. So move, cast your spell. They're agitated, which means, ladies and gentlemen, we have the result of our poll. And unfortunately, our players did not win the extra prize. Let's go over here. End submission. What's happening here?
You're doing good. Why did you go in there? We
How do I yes my prediction?
The reason I went in there was because eventually we have to get up. The rest of us have to get upstairs to get
Bee
to the table.
wand. I don't want to bet a bee wand. I can summon bees.
Or be
Okay, here we go.
like
Choose
a-
outcome. The outcome was yes. So there we go.
Yes.
Prediction has come to fruition. All of the people who donated to the yes category, boom, you now have received your reward. So there it is.
Yay.
Enjoy
Yeah,
those
I
dag
received
bucks.
points.
All right. So, which then bring us to the swarm.
100,000 points. No.
Ba-da-da-da.
Time for my new character.
All right. The swarm enters your space. Let's see. You take a lot of damage. Okay. Two lots of damage, basically. And there's nothing to stop this from. Let's see. So yeah, this is hard. You can potentially halve the damage. Okay, so you will halve.
This
that's
Walter in
good.
half.
All right. Cool. So you take 4 damage from the first, and we'll do the poisons in a second. Second lot of damage. That's a failure, which is another 10 points of damage and 2 saves. Here we go. Save number 1. That is a success. Save number 2. Also a success. All right, you are not poisoned. But they are indeed swarming over you as we then go to Naomi and Callisto. You hear the sounds of the casting of Walter from the inside. And as you basically you see the flashing lights from the spell and the cards now pressing up against the window. It is still difficult. Yeah, it is still difficult to see inside because of the wasps, but that's where we're at.
As a reaction to the swarm attacking me, I fire off Blood Vendetta.
Read out Blood Vendetta.
You curse the target, punishing it for having the audacity to spill my blood.
Mm-hmm.
The target takes 2d6 persistent bleed damage and must attempt a will save.
That will not work for multiple reasons. Okay. Number one is you have multiple targets hitting you, so that would affect one of the wasps.
Okay.
And more importantly, they are a hive of insects. They are immune to mind-affecting abilities. So,
Parlinet, I'm not able to do much against a swarm like that. Are you able to help Walter out better than
yes,
I could?
Callisto says, why not use fire?
Because I don't have any like big area spells. And you only punch things with fire. I mean, you would only punch one bug at a time.
Oh well, I guess. Given that,
But, like,
I was trying to let you. I was trying to let you know that you can use torches to actually hit swarms.
Oh. Oh, okay. I guess.
Ah, damn! I guess you're right. Ah.
Well, I was gonna say
Naomi clearly has not played Pokemon before.
Yeah, no. Actually, fun fact: there is in Pathfinder a rule set for using a torch, like just an actual handheld torch, to deal damage to a swarm. I don't see why Flaming Punch wouldn't have the same effect.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess.
And actually, Neil, we did that once against like slugs, like flesh-eating slugs.
I guess I could command as part of the act together Callisto to go attack the swarm with a fire punch.
Sure.
And then I could go up and see if and then like just basically in the part of the command like he would constantly be helping them, but I would go up and see if like I could find a two through the window since that was the last place I saw him.
Sure. I'm going to say it's going to take you a while to climb up and go through there, but Callisto will head in and make an attack against the swarm.
Okay. So fist fire punch.
Fire punch.
Oh. Nice. That's a hit.
All right. With a hit, deal your damage. That is 9 points of fire damage as you hit the swarm with flames. It is not happy, but it is what it is. The giant wasp. The giant wasp crashes into the window here, and you see its head kind of break through the glass as it sort of shakes its head back and forth and tries to get out, but it cannot seem to do so. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It is going to use all 3 movements to come and attack Callisto, but it can't attack him this round.
Whoa.
All right, but it had moved and tried to break through the glass. So there you go. Arturo, you see this terrifying sight.
Yeah. I quickly just yell out to. I'm just like, Naomi, Walter, Hollernon, anybody. Meisha really needs your help. But there's someone else in danger. I need to get her out. So
Do I
please.
hear that from where I am?
I am shouting.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, Arturo.
At this, just get if you can get Walter up here or anything. Meisha is in bad state.
Walter's being attacked by the swarm, but Callisto's helping him out. I can help.
Then yes, please. There's a lot of blood.
Okay, I'll get over as soon as I can.
And then I, kind of jump in through the window. Don't care if there's broken glass. I do not have
keep
enough
dragging
concern
him
about my
over.
own personal safety. No, I'm not dragging Meisha anymore. I'm
Okay.
jumping in to get the girl.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
All right, so
She's
you've left
also in
Meisha's side.
danger.
Okay, so heading in, the girl is still in the cupboard.
Yeah.
You open the cupboard. She sees you. She's kind of panicked and scared. Make a diplomacy check as you try to calm her down enough to take her out. Also, Rock, why are you in the dark?
Oh, that's scary.
Huh?
Oh, I think your lights are off, so it got dark there.
No, my
Okay,
light's on.
That'll be here.
Is it?
Oh, because
You just got super dark. I think you turned the lights off. The ones next to you.
There we go. That's better.
There we go. Beautiful. Look at that.
Yeah.
So handsome. All right.
I did spend a hero point to do that
Okay.
because I rolled badly.
No worries. We're gonna use that hero point real quick. Let me just mark that down. Boom. Another hero
And
point.
I'll extend my hand to her and just like, please, I'm here to help you. That monster won't get you here.
She wraps her arms around your neck and kind of grabs onto you. You could see on some of her clothes, her name has been written. It's Aima, A-I-M-A. And she grabs onto you.
Do I have any actions left? Because shouting, I guess, I'm assuming would have been a free action, right?
Yeah, that's free action.
Okay. So do I have enough moves to get back out of the house?
Let's see. So you've moved in, diplomacy check, and then move out as your second action. No problem.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
Yep, and then I'll just set her down and just be like, do you know where your mommy and daddy are, Emma?
She doesn't say anything yet.
Okay.
You're still kind of in a high tense situation, so she's not going to respond.
No problem.
All right.
I'll stick with her to calm her down.
Harlanot, it is your turn. You've seen Callisto fly in.
And I'm guessing I'd have heard the shout.
You did, absolutely. It's loud enough. And you're outside instead of inside.
Yeah. The door is open, so I will do my little rap as I try to build up as leading into the spell to give everyone the 10 feet movement speed, so basically tower them up with little time.
Yep.
I won't put on the
Ooh, excuse me.
Now, Walter's in the middle of the swarm, so I'm not going to do an AoE. Instead, I am going to pick up some of the debris, the barrels or whatever it is that's around here, and use the telekinetic projectile to try and take out some of the swarm that's surrounding him.
I love that move. That move is so fun.
Telekinetic projectile will have no effect on the swarm, I'm afraid. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me just check Pathfinder 2nd edition swarm rules.
You throw the giant bee.
Yeah, because I thought it would just have less of an effect, but I'm not sure.
Let's see. Swarm trade. Swarm can occupy spaces. Blah, 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 blah. It is weakened to splash weapons and area of effects. Immune to grapple, prone, and restrain. Occupy the same space as a creature. Oh, no, yeah, you can hit them normally.
I was going to say, because I used it on the swarm of rats earlier on.
Yeah. So So swarms no longer have immunity to single target so it's immune to single target things, but no, it is still immune to single target things. Okay, so yes, you won't be able to target it on its own with a telekinetic projectile. You will kill a wasp
Right. Okay.
Oop.
Okay. Sorry, it's just because we had to basically reduced some of the rats last time. Okay.
Yeah. No. That's yeah. I think the rats were a lot bigger. Maybe.
Right, okay.
Yeah. These are like regular hornet kind of things. Also, it helps if something's on fire if you throw it.
Yeah, I can't actually light anything on fire.
Sure. We'll go with that. What do you launch and what do you set on fire?
I said I can't light anything on fire.
Oh, you
Don't have
can't.
any. No.
Ah, I see. Who is shuffling around?
My Zoom crashed for a bit, so yeah, sorry. Yeah. When I was coming back, I'm like, oh, that's gonna mess up things.
Grr. All right.
Okay.
Okay, quick as we can.
In which case, I would do the telekinetic against the giant wasp. See if I can do a barrel behind it and distract it. Probably be about the only thing.
All right, nice. Make your attack against the giant wasp as you launch. Nice, good, solid hit. The wasp is struck. What are you striking it with?
I was doing like the barrels or the debris from.
Oh, the debris.
Back.
Oh, right, so
Yeah,
like the
the debris.
barrels and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yep. Yep.
So this would be bludgeoning.
Nice. 13 points of damage as the barrel kind of, one of the small barrels explodes and you see barley and, sort of grinds fly into the air and create like kind of almost like a cloud, making it difficult to see. All right. Mesha. Here we go.
Yeah.
We're on our last death saving throw. It is a straight up D20. However, even if you fail, you do have a hero point that you can use to stave off death.
Okay.
Oh, that almost was a crit.
That is a failure, which means you will die. However, do you want to use a hero point to not die?
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, can you also choose your crit to crit succeed on a death save?
I mean, I guess. It's a bit of a waste, given you could do the same thing with a hero point.
True.
All right.
I mean, if you didn't have a hero point, you could use it.
Sure. All right, Mesha, your eyes begin to come to. You've got these massive perforations in your body, but you awaken with 1 hit point.
Oh.
Ow.
All right, you stagger to your feet. You are slowed for this round, so as you do so, you can see that Arturo has the small child.
Oh. Nice.
All right,
You got her.
which brings us to Walter.
So inside a swarm, if I
Yeah.
if I cast a spell that has draws a line for effect, would it hit the swarm?
Yes, guaranteed.
Okay, so drawing a line for myself through the giant bee, I'm going to cast a Radiance Torrent. I'm not doing the full 3-round one, I'm just doing the 2-round.
Sure, not a problem.
Okay, so now the reason why I think this works is because it says all creatures.
Yeah,
in
it'll
the
hit him.
line. Okay. 4d6 to the swarm.
Okay, that is an extra 4 points of damage to the swarm as well.
4d4 to the giant wasp.
And the wasp takes the regular damage. All right. It is quite effective as you shoot that line across. You have one last action.
And I do. I'm trying to determine how. So it's a regular attack that they're doing up against me, right? So a shield spell would work.
No, a shield spell will not help you because it's not making attacks. Oh, it will help you against the giant bee, though.
Yeah, it was kind of bugging
Heh.
Callisto last time. Although I just hit it, so who knows. You can cast 2 spells in a row as long as you do the action, right? You know what? I'm gonna cast. Oh yeah, I have to hit it.
What are you doing?
Waiting.
Oh.
Now I'm just gonna drag this out. Keep rocking.
Hey, look, this is
keep
your
rocking.
time.
That's right. I'm gonna cast Harm on the giant wasp.
Harm on the giant wasp. Okay, you reach out and touch the giant wasp with your with one of your playing cards, and do you still need to hit them with the? Don't you need to hit them with a touch attack? Unless you're
There's
using
range of touch.
Yeah. So you still need to make a touch attack.
Oh, okay. Oops. All right.
That's okay. We'll keep the damage, but let's see if you can make the touch attack.
Let's see if you can crit it.
So that would be.
If you
Just a
open up the
regular-
spell, yeah, if you open up the spell, it should give you the option to drop a touch attack on it.
It's blank.
Let me have a look here. Actions, harm. There we go.
Oh, never mind. I don't have a harm left. I've already cast it because I cast it last turn.
Ah, very well.
I missed
Ah.
that little checkbox over there.
Ah, yeah,
So in
very
which
well.
case, I will use a I'll touch myself. Fast heal.
All right, very well. Fast heal it is. Done and done. All right, which brings us to the wasp swarm. Callisto and Walter, can you both make me reflex saves? I'm just going to roll this 3 times. All right, both of you will fail, so I need 3 reflex saves from you guys.
Oh, 3.
Yes, please.
Oh, I'm using a hero point on that.
Hold on 1 second. So that is another 2 failures.
I'm using a
With
hero point on
Callisto's re-rolling that one. Yep, so re-roll that one next.
Damn it. It's not a crit fail, though.
That is still a crit fail.
Oh.
And
Whatever.
another one.
Oh, no. Okay.
Okay, that is a success.
So, fail, crit, fail, success for me.
Okay, so so you guys, first of all, you take 27 damage each, and an extra 3 damage to Callisto. So Callisto, you've taken 30,
Ow.
and 27 to Walter.
Ow, that did half of my HP.
And I need 3 fortitude saves from each of you guys, with Neil picking me a number between 1 to 5 as the wasps attack you.
So 3 fort saves, quick?
Yes, please.
Okay. I'll do the number 4.
All right.
One more. Ah,
All right, Walter, you have failed 1, and Callisto, you have failed 1. All right, meaning both of you have now acquired Poison Stage 1. All right. And what was your number, sorry, Neil?
4.
2, 3, 4. Piercing, spinal tap. Critical effect, your target is sickened 3.
Ow! No.
All right. All right, Callisto is sickened 3. Done. All right, so the swarm, again, it covers over you and starts stinging you from all over. You're swatting, you're swiping, you're trying to keep together, but it is brutal. All right. Neil, it is Naomi and Callisto's turn.
Alright, Naomi just kind of buckles, and she feels that pain in her spine, but it's him that gets poisoned, so but she does feel the pain, so she's like, how's Maisha looking?
Alive.
Okay, good. And I'm going to use because it's only verbal, and I'm assuming it's like because of the link between the Eidolon and me, and he is within 100 feet still.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use act together,
Mm-hmm.
so I can have him. Because I always forget how this works.
You take one one of you takes one action, the other takes one of you takes two actions, then the other takes a single action.
So I could either do an action to do a 2-action thing, or I could move and then action, and then he can take an action, or he can move, take an action, and I can move or something.
No, it's
Basically,
one
as long
action
as it
with a 2
equals
cost.
3.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but could I do a 1 action with a 1 cost?
Yeah, you can do a 1 for 1 if you want. That's not a problem.
Okay. So like, as long as it equals 3, Naomi could do 2 1 costs.
No.
Okay, it's only one or the other. Okay.
So act together will cost you 2.
Yeah.
Or
Okay,
it
gotcha.
costs
Naomi
him 2.
spends 2. Yeah.
Okay. So, but then I would get 2 actions.
What are you doing, Neil?
I want to cast Boost Eidolon to boost.
You need to
Callisto,
target him. You can't see
but
him
it's
from
just
where
a
you are.
verbal.
Yes,
Oh,
and
I
he
thought
is.
because
And
of
where?
our link.
And where is he?
I thought because of our link, I could just
No.
steal him.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not like a familiar.
Yeah, you can communicate with him, but you won't be able to cast
Yeah, I
spells
thought-
that target unless you can actually make contact with the target or see the target.
Well, it just says you focus deeply on the link between you and your Eidolon.
Let me have a look.
That's like the first line.
Yep, and what's the rest of the line?
It says you focus deeply on the link between you and your Eidolon and boost the power of your Eidolon's attack. Your Eidolon gains a +2 status bonus to damage rolls with its unarmed attacks. If your Eidolon strikes, deal 1.
Okay, you
one
know
weapon
what?
die.
You know what? Given that it does specifically say the that it's focused on the link instead of a visual target, I'll allow it. That's fine.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
So
so
I just kind of
you've boosted
kind of-
Callisto. Callisto has now
Yeah.
received the boost. I've moved the condition onto him.
and with me casting the boost, I kind of talk to him through the link, and I say, just fight the thing that you were fighting before. Whatever attacked you that did that amount of damage, it needs to go down.
Sure. All right, you can
And
attack
then
the swarm.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack the swarm,
All right, make your attack.
and so. Okay, yeah. So since I used a 1 action, he gets 1 action too, right?
Yep, you get 1 action.
So doing the fire one again.
All right, that's a hit. Deal you damage.
Oh wait, and he's boosted, so he gets a +1.
It's already been applied,
Oh, it did. Okay. I guess I didn't
and it's a +2.
get it or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, +2. Okay, so you
Yeah.
said it's already applied. Okay.
All right, the swarm dissipates.
It's a fiery explosion-y fist. Gonna blast them all out.
It's mostly the swarm's mass has now been broken apart. There's not enough to create the swarm, so they then
Yeah.
sort of fly out in different directions. However, the giant wasp is still there. So Naomi, you've spent 2 actions. You've got 1 more remaining.
Oh, I thought because I spent 2 and then Callisto spent 1, so that's 3.
No, that's Callisto's action. So you've only spent 2 actions.
Oh, okay.
You spent 2 to give him 1.
You
Oh,
could
okay,
spend
okay.
1 action now to command him and give him another 2 actions on his turn if you'd like.
Wait. So if Act Together is 2, then the boosted Olin would have been the 1, right?
No, because Act Together is 2, which lets you use Boost Together as
Oh, okay.
part of that action.
Gotcha. I guess I'll still move this way and try to get to heal him. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
All right,
And
so
then
you're
I see
moving up and
Misha
around
lying
the
down
building.
there.
Okay.
Yep, and that's my turn.
Nope, because now it's Callisto's turn. Callisto will automatically make 2 attacks against the giant wasp.
Oh, okay.
Yep, because he is self-operating at this point.
Okay, gotcha. So he makes 2.
Who do we lose? Sean.
That was me again.
Okay, so first attack.
My internet gets really bad at this time.
That's right.
Oof.
All right, that is a miss, and your second attack.
Use a hero point.
Sure.
Wait, I used the hero point before, right?
You did. So you're on 2 here.
Okay.
So you've got 1 hero point remaining.
Okay, I was just making sure. Okay, so the hero point to make the reroll. Still a miss. All right, you know what? On the second attack, I'm going to use the nat 20.
Okay. Nat 20 it is.
He needs to take this down.
All right. Hold down left shift and drop your attack as you launch it in his direction, which
Jeez.
slays the wasp in its entirety.
Whoa.
All right. Beautiful. As the wasp goes down, a quiet hum remains. And you have defeated the creatures at the old mill. Now, as you take a moment to catch your breath and catch up, you tend to some of your wounds and speak with the little girl. Ama says that her mother and father were kidnapped by a druid wearing a rat skull. She attacked with several creatures that were made of wind and fire, and then ran off into the woods. They didn't find her because their parents hid her under the bed. But then she heard the sounds of the wasps and hadn't come out since. She'd been there for ages and is hungry and malnourished. But taking her back to town, you not only tell the mayor that the place is safe, but you also tell them about the missing people. The mayor is concerned and will indeed investigate it further. But for now, however, you have won the heart of a gracious town and the admiration of a small child. It is here that we will conclude today's session. As we prepare... well, actually, you guys kind of, again, got ahead of a different thing. So, in addition, you will also receive, for having dealt with the... for having dealt with the thugs in the area, you'll receive an extra 20 gold for your circus as well. So there's that, so that you guys receive all of that, which is great. You're slowly becoming local legends in the settlement and in the town, that is all. The last thing before we go is you do hear of rumors of sightings of a mysterious and dangerous-looking individual in the cemetery late last night. This is after you have a long rest and recuperate and get all your stuff together. We can come back next week and discuss what you guys actually do for that. But yes, during the course of that night, there's something mysterious that apparently occurs in the gardens behind the Golden Laws Church, the Church of Abdar. And we'll come to that next week. So, thank you very much, everyone, for coming and joining us. We hope that you enjoyed the show. I hope you had a lot of fun. I know I did. Thank you so much to my players for being wonderful and being here. This was a really, really fun encounter. I had a great time with the sort of tent sneaking up, with the ambush of the spiders. There was lots of really, really cool things there. And the kind of like epic battle that happened at the end with the wasps and things like that was palatable indeed. I hope that you guys enjoyed also getting whatever boosted amount of channel points you guys got. We may do a few more of those in the future as we go as well. So yeah, thank you again to everyone. Thank you to all of our sponsors again, Hero Forge for the wonderful artworks, Fantasy Grounds for the VTT, and of course Sirenscape for making us sound as incredible as we do. The sound sets we use today were a mix of eclectic stuff, including of course the Hell Wasp Swarm, the Spider Battle, and we used some of the Alkenstar sound set, which is one of my favorite ones as well. Oh, and Murder Mystery. So, moi. All right. let's go and raid, shall we? Who is out and about? Who is doing some stuff? I spy with my little eye a Scarlet 64, so that is where we're going to go and hang out. Guys, Scarlet is one of our dear friends. We do love her and her channel and all of her peeps. She's an amazing DM and TTRPG player, and she is starting to get into her own adventures with Pathfinder 2nd Edition. So let's go give her some support. Let's go send all the love. And guys, thank you so much for joining us. Till we meet again, as always, from us to you, game hard or die trying. Good night, folks.
Good night.
Bye.